Terry Fox was born on July 28, 1958 in Winnipeg, Manitoba to Roland and Betty Fox. He had two brothers, an older brother Fred and a younger brother Daryl. He also had a younger sister named Judith. In 1966, Terry moved to Port Coquitlam, British Columbia. There, he loved to play sports, especially basketball. On November 12, 1976, Terry got in a car crash. With his car left undrivable, Terry emerged with only a sore knee. In December, he felt the pain again, but chose to ignore it. But by March 1977, Terry was rushed to a hospital and informed he had cancer and his leg would be amputated. After his leg was amputated, he was walking 3 weeks after with the help of an artificial leg. But still, he endured 16 months of chemotherapy. While he was at the hospital, he was moved by all the children dying with cancer and made a vow that he would find a way to raise money for cancer research. During 1979, Terry trained all over Port Coquitlam, running all the time to train for his Marathon of Hope. That was the way he was going to raise money for cancer research. When Terry told his family, his mother discouraged him. He said, "I thought you'd be the first one to encourage me." And she wasn't. She was the first one to let him down. Near the end, Terry decided to set a goal for $1 million, but decided that was too low and set a goal for $10 million. Then he decided for $24 million, $1 for Canada's population of 24 million people at the time. Terry started his marathon by getting 2 bottles of Atlantic Ocean water, 1 souvenir, and 1 to dump in the Pacific Ocean. His best friend, Doug Allward, helped Terry by driving a van for them to sleep in and cooked the meals. But by the time they reached Nova Scotia, Doug and Terry weren't speaking, so Daryl came as a peacekeeper. In Quebec, none of them spoke French, so they faced challenges. But they made it through, though, because they made it to Ontario. In Ottawa, Terry met with the Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. Then he was asked to kick off a Canadian Football League game in front of 16,000 fans. And in Toronto, National Hockey League star Darryl Sittler gave Terry his 1980s All-Star jersey. Terry was forced to stop his run by coughing and chest pain. Then he was rushed to the hospital because he thought it was cancer. When Terry got to the hospital and was confirmed he had cancer, he was forced to end his run 143 days and 5,373 kilometers into it. Terry earned many awards before his death. The Lieutenant Governor of BC named him to the Order of Dogwood, BC's highest award. He was also named Canada's 1980s Newsmaker of the Year and won the 1980 Lou Marsh Award. Then he was given a permanent Sports Hall of Fame exhibit. But his biggest award was becoming the youngest companion of the Order of Canada. That is one big award. Terry was given multiple chemotherapy treatments, but his condition worsened. And on June 28, 1981, at 4 a.m., Terry fell into a coma. And at 4:35 a.m., he died. His funeral had 40 relatives and 200 guests. It was broadcasted on national TV. Terry has many honors also. Approximately 32 roads and streets are named in his name. Like, for example, the Terry Fox Courage Highway, 14 schools in Port Coquitlam. His high school is now named Terry Fox Secondary School, and 7 statues, including the Ottawa Terry Fox Monument and the Thunder Bay Monument. The first Terry Fox run ran on September 13th, 1981. 300,000 people came to the first one. They raised $1.5 million. And in 1999, over 1 million people came. That's 18 years later. They raised $15 million. And on the 25th anniversary, 3 million people came. Now, on modern day, they have raised over $500 million in Terry's name. The end.